Someone walks up to you and says, "Yo, if you tell me which team Antonio Brown signs with, you're getting a all-inclusive trip to Alien Stock."
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. All right. Mike, your thoughts? That could happen.
Seattle.
So you think he plays again too, and you think
If he does, Seattle.
Ooh.
what's the explanation for that?
Just the way he farted in that doctor's face. Seems like he was drinking a lot of Starbucks.
It's the Wings and Things podcast. It's the Wings and Things podcast. It's the Wings and Things podcast. Yes. What's up, everyone? It's the Wings and Things podcast, episode 4, season 1, episode 4. Also known as Season 1, Episode 69. We'll get into that in a little bit. I'm here with Matty Matt and Mikey Mike. We got a bunch of shit to talk about today. Of course, the shit that's popping off right now, we got Area 51. What is it called? Alien Stock?
Alien Stock.
Alien Stock.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Alien Stock a little bit. We're going to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine and all the snitching that he's been doing. AB is on the agenda again, and then of course shoebox bets and some other shit football related. But we are going to start off as tradition.
Wait. First off, we have 13 subscribers.
Whoa.
365 days in a year. You're probably thinking it's me and my brother's birthdays, but it's not. I'm hoping that one of our subscribers, it's their birthday today or tomorrow. So happy birthday to you.
Hopefully, if anybody's out there watching, you have a birthday today.
You know, because I know, your family members probably forgot it was your birthday because you're a piece of shit. But the guys over here, we haven't forgotten about your birthday. So happy birthday, guys.
Yeah, shout out to everyone whose birthday is. Do you even know today's date?
It's
the
September
21st.
28th.
No, September 21st.
September 21st. If your birthday is September 21st, shout out to you. Happy birthday.
We did this for you guys out there.
Happy birthday, man.
We care about our fans. Dude.
Yeah, we
care.
do. We fucking care. Seriously.
Honestly, dude.
Look at this.
So happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is, and happy bench day for Eli Manning, which is why I'm going to be pouring one out for my guy Eli. Just retire already, dude.
I got respect for Eli, so I'm going to pour one out, man.
Yeah, he beat the Pats twice, has 2 Super Bowl rings. He'll still always be the worst brother in the family.
Eli Manning is going to end up in the Hall of Fame.
Pour one out for Ben Roethlisberger. Does he ever play a game again?
Yeah, sure, but him and
pour-
Antonio Brown are both rapists, so.
I don't pour out for blood rapists.
Okay.
Okay. And then, speaking of Antonio Brown, we got to pour one out for Antonio Brown's Patriots career. That lasted about a week.
All the money he blew.
He's a butt raper, too. I can't pour one out for anybody.
I'm blowing this fucking White Claw like he blew his 30 mils, so, I'll pour one out. That guy.
And
Is he going to ever play? Is he going to play
Next
this
year?
year?
He'll play.
Next year?
I don't think this season.
Not this season. He needs
Next
to
year,
get
of course.
right.
3 strikes, you're out!
He's out, dude.
And then, last but not least, we got to pour one out for the Treyway Bloods, because if you're part of that gang, like Mike, I see your little red bandana.
See, I wore that bandana last episode.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all see Cam Newton at the podium? This is Cam inspired. Okay?
Oh my God,
I was
dude.
influenced by
All right.
Cam Newton. I like the whole grandma going to church on a Sunday look.
All right, dude. Take it off. Right? Snitched on, dude.
Exactly. You're definitely going down with everybody else. What are your thoughts on 6ix9ine, Matty?
6ix9ine, dude. I mean, I like his music,
Really?
Fuck that, dude. What's the,
Got the sticky. Yeah, right. You're lying if you say he don't make bangers.
He
bro.
does,
You put that song on, you'll throw the nuts up with the homeboy grandma. Tell you that right now, bro.
Homeboy grandma.
You'll fight your own grandma when you listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine. That music gets you pumped up. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I'm not a
Dude.
fan. I'm
Not
not
a
a fan.
fan.
Nah, well, I don't really like rap, but I don't
It's
know any of his
hilarious.
music, dude.
He's a modern day Henry Hill. They're going to make a movie about him, Goodfellas style, about all the snitching he's doing. Like, come on, if I'm a movie producer, I'm buying the rights to his story right now.
He staged a kidnapping. I mean, would you guys do that? If you guys wanted the clout?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Would you do it for the
maybe.
podcast?
I might do a little kidnapping.
For the podcast, I'd kidnap
Yeah,
someone.
you know what? I would stage a whole kidnapping for this podcast.
Would
so
you?
I can't really...
Would you?
Wait, no, I'm not going to kidnap a kid, but I'll take a grown man hostage.
We're not going to take.
offer out
No,
a
we're not going to
magazine-
take a real kid. We're
like
going
a
to tell a kid
magazine
it's a
style
fucking...
news ransom, like a ransom. I'll do that to somebody. Just, you know what
A
I'm saying?
ransom note.
Yeah, with the magazine clippings.
Oh my god, dude. What if it was like an armed robbery? Would you go into like a gas station, and I mean the gun could be loaded, but it doesn't have to be loaded. Would you go rob a gas station for wings and things?
Staged?
Not staged.
No.
Well,
The real question is-
staged. Yeah, staged.
Yeah, staged. I do it.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Would you snitch if you were in Tekashi's situation? Would you snitch? Would
I
you
ain't no
spill it all
fucking
out?
snitch.
I heard he rat on Cardi, Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a meme on Facebook. The dude had a picture of a stingray. It was like, "This is the stingray that killed Steve Irwin." Like he's snitching on everybody.
I'm trying to
dude.
think of a time I like snitched. Like, did I ever snitch? Like, I know that.
But would you snitch in that situation?
Yeah,
You're
would you?
facing like a life sentence in prison. You snitching?
No.
I'm like an
No,
opera
baby.
singer.
You snitching, Mike?
No, mama.
I'm singing,
Yeah, me too.
snitching on you. I don't care.
Look, I'm a 5'6" on a good day white guy. I have to snitch because if I'm
Snitching,
spending
come
time
on.
in jail, dude, I'm probably gonna get butt raped by Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown the entire time.
I'm taking the charge for my guy, and I'm getting out, and he's gonna take care of me. I'm gonna do the hard time, get ripped in prison,
I don't know.
finally get some action,
Your
and
asshole's
then
gonna get ripped.
Yeah, something's gonna get ripped, and I don't think it's gonna be your muscles.
It's gonna be your fucking colon.
It's gonna be your
whatever,
intestines.
dude, whatever it takes, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was doing some research, so apparently, because, obviously Tekashi 6ix9ine is of Hispanic descent, but I didn't know if, there's lots of Puerto Ricans in New York, so I figured he was Puerto Rican, but he's actually half Puerto Rican, half Mexican, so I wonder how the Mexican side of the family feels right now that he's ratting on everybody. I mean, they probably have, they probably
There's-
speed dialed the cartel to, take out the rest of his family for that
Dude,
shit,
they're
dude.
turning in their graves. He's just, I don't know, man. I never really thought about that, but it's making my stomach hurt. His ancestors have to be just...
Yeah, because he's American now, and he's got, the crazy fucking hair, and he's, doing that whole
He
thing.
laid off the rice and beans. He started making money. He started
Dude,
eating
wait,
fucking lobster.
dude. He's a rapist, too, with the child molester.
Yeah.
He's a child molester, dude. We gotta... Dude, everybody we talk about has some type of...
I think it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Yeah.
Because
What?
none of us have, at least I haven't. I don't know about you guys.
No.
No
never.
rape in our backgrounds,
No.
which is good.
So I guess this is making me... It does make me feel good about myself. What kind of show is this, though?
Yeah.
It's about football, but I mean, come on, we have to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. I mean, dude, we grew up in Woodbury, and for those of you watching, don't know, Woodbury's super hard town. Really diverse
Oh.
school.
Dude, I'm sorry. I have a classic time I snitched on my own brother. Middle school, right? Me and him
What?
are in the bathroom, and two other kids are in the bathroom, and my brother just throws down with BB. No, BB, right?
BB?
Yeah. The fight happens.
Oh.
The fight happens. We
BB
go to
got it
class.
that day.
We go to class. I get called to the principal's office, right? I go in there, and he's like, "You want to tell me what happened, bud?" And I'm like, "Dude,
Fucking
my
rat.
brother got into a fight with BB," and he was like, "What? Your brother and who?" I said, "BB," and he was like, "Wow, I called you in for something else." So
Ooh.
I ratted on my brother. He got suspended. So yeah, I guess I would snitch. Treyway, motherfucker. Fuck that. Man. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, what was going through your mind? Did you know Matt
I
snitched?
don't know.
Dude, I told you.
This
I
is
eventually
breaking
told
news
you.
on the podcast
I
here.
thought I told you, bro.
He tried to keep
Yeah,
it G.
yeah. You went home and you got fucking beat by
Yeah.
Stepdaddy Dave.
Dave Roman. Whoop my fucking ass. That's all I remember.
Oh my God, dude.
That was like the 4th time I got suspended in middle school for fighting, bro. He said, 1 more time, I'll give you a real fucking fight, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Tell you how tough you think you are.
On him. Yo, oh my God.
All right, thanks.
Dude, when I was in grade school, have you ever been snitched on? So you snitched on him, but have you ever been snitched on?
You better hope you don't pull no shit. In the
Nah,
near future,
I don't
I'm
know,
snitching.
man.
I remember when I was in grade school, dude. I was young, probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and you know, like when you're a kid, you think it's funny to like make dick jokes and stuff. So I took like my
Yeah.
finger and put like, you know, unzipped my zipper, put my finger through it, and I was like kind of walking
I
through the
still do that.
hallways. Yeah, you know what I mean. We still do it. We're men. And all of a
like-
sudden, the fucking principal like called me to the office. Breon Skipper, you remember that kid?
I
Yeah.
remember Breon.
Snitched on me, bro. Now I didn't get in
Oh.
trouble really. They were just like, "Oh, that's not cool. Like you can't be doing that."
How'd you
but-
know that he was a snitch?
Because he was there. That's the crazy thing. Like they gave this motherfucker no witness protection at all, man. Like I walked into the principal's office, Breon was sitting there, and the principal was just like, "Oh, we heard that you're doing so and so."
He was probably like, show me what you did. All crazy.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a female principal. Actually, it was a female principal.
Sexist.
So, it was a Me Too. It was the early
You just
stages.
stuck your
to
finger
the-
out and your little...
Yeah, just
Kinda like
stuck-
this?
Yeah, just stuck the finger.
Got
out.
him.
Right, but the that was the beginning of the Me Too movement, man. You know, the females don't like that shit, bro.
You started the Me Too
I
movement.
started the Me Too movement in like whatever
Fucking
1999
motherfucker.
or whatever it was. Anyway,
All right.
so let's move on.
Getting
We
off
got
the rails there.
yeah, we gotta get back to football, man. Shoe box bets this week. Real quick to recap last week, Mike, you had the Steelers. Ben got hurt. That fucking sucks. So you took an
Yeah.
L. You're 1-1. I had the Lions called an outright win. They won outright. And Matt, man, you are now 0-2.
Well, listen, my shoebox last week didn't cover by a half point. Look, the line ended up being 1.5 points. Sue me. I'll take the loss. Let me recover with a nice stone cold pick. I'm going back to the well with Seattle at home versus Saints, and I'll tell you why here. The Saints are 0-7 against the spread in their last 7 games. 1-5 straight up, one playing in Seattle. Seattle's 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games in September. The one loss coming week 1 versus the Bengals, which was my shoebox bet. But I'm going back to Seattle here. Listen, Bridgewater is not ready
Sucks.
to play in Seattle.
That's why
so-
Taysom Hill's going to go in there.
They
dog.
can throw Taysom Hill out there. That's fine. I like Taysom Hill.
Gives
but
them
give me
better
a break.
chances.
Look for Seattle to cover the spread. That's Seattle's minus 4.5 points. I know I'm 0-2. Give me one more chance if I go 0-3. Just
Redeem
pick the
yourself.
opposite of what I pick going forward. Just give me one more chance. I won't let you down, okay?
That pick-
Remember this. I
that
wish you
pick-
a happy birthday. Just give me a chance this week to redeem myself, guys, okay? It's been a rough season so far.
That pick stinks.
All right.
Smell it from over here. Backup quarterback theory. Trust me. Saints win that game outright.
Whoa.
All right. We'll
I'm
see.
not going to crunch numbers on here. I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with the best team, with the best quarterback. Kansas City playing the Baltimore Ravens, both 2-0 teams. Should be a shootout. I think it's going to be slightly low scoring than what people are assuming. I think Baltimore keeps it close. It's going to be an entertaining game. But I think late in the game, Mahomes scores a touchdown, puts the nail in the coffin. I think they win that game by a touchdown. I think we can get them at minus 5.5. Kind of a safe pick, but I think a lot of people might be on Baltimore the way they've been playing football. But playing at Arrowhead is a different vibe than playing in fucking Miami and at home versus fucking Kyler Murray and the fucking Cardinals. So we're going to see what Baltimore's made of and Kansas City. I just think Kansas City comes away on top here and they win by a touchdown. So I'm going to get back on the winning track and recommend the Kansas City Chiefs minus 5.5.
Chalky.
Ooh. I like it though.
Sorry.
This week I am going with the Raiders. So Raiders are going to Minnesota to play against the Vikings. That spread opened up at the Vikings -7. Bunch of money went on Minnesota. It's all the way up to 9 now. So give me the Raiders plus 9 points. This is my analysis for it. The first thing is the Vikings run the ball more than any other team in the NFL. Based on that game script, they're less likely to blow teams out because if you run the ball, the clock's going to run, less plays are going to be ran, and the game shouldn't get too out of hand. With that being said, which, fuck, I just said it.
Oh, man.
God,
Dude.
For those of you who don't know, every time one of these fools say, with that being said, we take a swig, they've gotten better, but it's ridiculous.
I promise you that's the last one.
Yeah, okay.
I would bet $100 that will not be the last one. But
if you say it again,
this
you say it again this episode, you got to attempt to chug.
You got to chug the rest of the
Can I burn my hand on this
Yeah,
candle?
burn your hand on the candle. 20 seconds, dude. 20 seconds on the candle.
So the Raiders. This is the thing about the Raiders. They held up pretty well last week against the Chiefs. They completely eliminated the Chiefs' ground attack. Raiders have two really good defensive tackles, Maurice Hurst, Jonathan Hankins. I think that they're going to be able to contain Dalvin Cook. I think the Vikings are still going to win the game, but I don't see them covering that 9-point spread. So put your money on the Raiders, and we're going back-to-back, man. Keeping the win streak up.
All right.
Give me another chance. I like the Raiders pick.
I like your point about how Minnesota clearly likes to run the ball a lot more this year, hence the reason why Diggs is like the 60th ranked wide receiver.
And Thielen.
And Thielen's not letting it off like he did last year at the start. I think that could lead to them maybe having a breakout game. You just got to hope that Oakland isn't down early on maybe a Derek Carr pick six or a fumble. But yeah, Josh Jacobs is Pro Football Focus, is #1 rated elusive running back. I think if they can run the ball, and if Dalvin Cook runs the ball a lot, time will go
should
off
be
the
a low
clock.
scoring game.
They should be in that game. So yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah,
I like the unders too in that game. I'm not exactly.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the total was. Obviously, it's not high because Vegas is aware of that. But that's alarming in itself. If I see a low total and a large spread, and it's not like the Raiders with the Dolphins or the Jets with their third string quarterback. They're still
Wallace
okay.
want to have like his tip. Remember I said Wallace want to have 70 yards a week. He's got 70 and 63. He's going to have like 7 for 65 to 70 every
70
week.
yards a game puts him at 1,300 yards.
I'm telling you. This guy's going to be a Pro Bowler this year. And I think with Jacobs and Waller and the short routes they work him in, I think Renfro is going to have a little good game here.
Ugh.
I can get behind that.
Get behind this, dude. Give me a break. Hunter Renfro. Come on, bro.
Josh Jacobs doesn't look good, though.
Josh Jacobs looks good.
Does look good. I like the Raiders.
He's got like a little bit of a groin injury this week, but he's gonna.
And Darren Waller is a freak. Like, I know he's not lighting the world on fire, but it's the reason why I said that, and you said it too, that you would rather have Waller over Hawk, because they just work him in. They have plays designed for number 83, and you see it.
Well, I don't think he's going to be a Pro Bowler. I think Kelsey and Mark Andrews will be the Pro Bowl tight ends.
You know, well, I think that he's going to have 1,000 yards if he stays healthy.
Yes.
All right.
Good. Yeah. All right, we're gonna play a little bit of Would You Rather, and last week we focused on wide receivers and tight ends. This week we're gonna switch it up, talk about quarterbacks and running backs. So we're gonna play a little game of Would You Rather. Now, Maddie and Mike, you guys can. There's two ways that you can get into it. I'm not gonna fit you into one little box. You can talk about this from just a regular NFL perspective or from a fantasy perspective, or both if you want to waste all of our time and keep talking about it. So would you rather have Mitch Trubisky, Marcus Mariota, or Gardner Minshew?
All right, well, I don't want Mariota because his best highlight is throwing a touchdown pass to himself. Like, seriously, the guy's injury prone. I don't like him. I loved him because we had Chip Kelly, and I was spellbound under Chip Kelly's spell. Go Eagles. But outside of that, hasn't shown me much. Trubisky, I can't stand him. He had 30 touchdowns last year, but I think we all know his true colors.
White.
Defense.
He's white.
Yeah, he is white. Mitch Trubisky is white.
He is white. He's Caucasian.
He's a Caucasian guy.
He went to North Carolina. He's a Tar Heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Chapel
has to
Hill?
do with anything, but you got to go with Gardner Minshew. First off, you know, I think we all love the mustache. I picked him up like 3 weeks ago before Nick Foles even got hurt. I had him on my season-long league.
Stop.
That is a fucking
No,
lie.
I had him.
Unbelievable.
He's like a Baker
That's
Mayfield
embarrassing.
2.0. But unfortunately, I dropped him. I think the hype is getting a little annoying now. I was on it before everybody else was, so.
But you dropped him.
Because, he's nothing special. He's going to get you 20 points a game in a fantasy perspective. He's not a starter, I don't think.
20 points a game is pretty good when you're getting 4 points for a touchdown.
I mean, he 74 per completion percentage. He don't really throw it downfield, but he makes the downfield throws. He's accurate when he does throw downfield. He's by far the most accurate quarterback. I know it's a small sample size, but come on.
So you're saying it's an easy one, Minshew?
Easy Minshew.
Easy, I agree.
I'm going to even shave my beard and just keep the stash.
Ooh, I like that.
Don't do that.
Do it for the podcast.
You're already fucking ugly as it is.
I might do it for the podcast, dude. If Minshew has a 4 touchdown game.
You got to go handlebar, though.
No way.
I can't do it. If he has a 3 touchdown game, I'll shave my head.
Stop.
I'll cut my luscious hair.
You're not going to shave your head anyway, dude.
I like having nice, long, luscious hair. It's up in a man bun right now, so you can't see it. But 4 touchdown passes from Minshew, and I'll shave my man bun.
All right. Mike, what you got?
I agree. I think we all know what Mariota is at this point. I mean...
Hawaiian?
Wait. He is Hawaiian.
He is Hawaiian.
Yeah, he's a Hawaiian man.
And he's also a bum.
Yeah.
He stinks. I root for him. It's like a weird thing. Like, I just want to see him do good.
It is a weird thing.
He's a nice guy.
I like him, but he sucks.
He just stinks. And Mitch Trubisky... Like,
I can't stand.
You can't. If you got it, you got it. You will not look that bad. Those first 2 games, leaving me think that last year was a fluke. Sold that he's a bum too. Minshew though, dude comes in. First game of his career versus the Chiefs, and then breaks a record for most completions in a row. And then he plays a Titans defense who's good. Shut down the Browns. Gave the Colts a good game. Thursday night division, that could have been a setup for a dud performance, but he pulled his dick out, said you can't touch this.
Whoa, wait, what was with that Mexican accent? Was it a mustache?
I don't know what it was.
That was.
Thank God Breon Skipper wasn't there.
Yeah,
pulled his dick out.
Quick, dude.
Dry snitch.
So I know what Mariota is for sure. I kind of have a better idea on what Mitch Trubisky is. But this Minshew is a mystery. And I love a mystery. I love a good mystery. And a good mustache. The dude's like dressing like a 70 porn star. What's not to like about? He's got swag. Minshew all day.
Okay. I'm going to look at this from an NFL perspective because I agree with Matt. None of these guys are fantasy starters. They're not fantasy relevant, even though Minshew has performed well.
Wait, you're saying that Minshew doesn't have the potential to become fantasy relevant?
I mean, if you're in a 2-quarterback league or a super flex league, he's a guy you can put in there if you have bye weeks and stuff.
I agree. Only super flex.
I don't know. This is how I feel about it. Mariota, he is Hawaiian. The only other Hawaiian person I know is Manti Te'o. Speaking of which, I think it's like the anniversary between him and his catfish lover. His fake girlfriend. It's
Don't hate on Manti Te'o, bro.
So happy birthday and happy anniversary.
Fucking lonely.
Happy anniversary, Manti. So yeah, I agree with you guys. And I've never been a fan of Mariota. Even when we had Chip Kelly, I hate the Pac-12 quarterbacks, man. I hate that. They don't play anybody. They don't play any defense out in that conference. Mariota his arm strength never really sold me. I thought, yeah, he was athletic, but in the NFL, he's not going to be able to run like he did in college. So, not a fan of Mariota. I still would probably lean Trubisky over Minshew just because I think Trubisky has more potential. Obviously, he's played like dog shit the first 2 weeks. He's played some tough defenses. Green Bay, their defense looks good. Denver, Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, we know about that defensive line.
Talent.
Chris Harris in the secondary. I think Trubisky will turn it around. I'm not sold on Trubisky, and we've talked about him before on this podcast. I don't think he's going to develop into an elite quarterback. But Minshew, though he's looked good, the pressure really hasn't been on him. Here's the thing. He came in after Foles got hurt. They were getting clobbered by Kansas City, and he checked the ball down. His receivers made some plays, put up some good numbers. Week 2 against Houston, we saw the real Minshew. He struggled for the first 3 quarters of the game.
That's a tough spot.
That's a tough spot. And first off, he came in after the first drive. It was a tough game versus the Chiefs. It was a close game versus the Chiefs when he came in, man. It's a 1-touchdown game when he came in, man.
I saw a tweet the other day. You guys would like this. I don't know who tweeted it out, but they said Jameis Winston and Mariota equals Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Parker. Just underachieving players drafted high. How accurate is that?
It's
pretty
true.
fucking accurate, man.
So,
But here's the thing. Everyone raves about, the Titans defense, but it was a Thursday night game and they were on the road. They had no time to prepare. And it doesn't matter if you're playing maybe the Dolphins, but it doesn't matter who you're playing in the NFL. On a short week, if you're on the road, the chances of you having success are just not very high. So I don't put a lot of stock into Minshew's performance against the Titans.
Nah, man.
We'll see how. I mean, at the end of the day, he could prove me wrong.
Ramsey had one foot out the door. I mean, that's still a good division win, regardless. I mean,
and that defense is good.
Look, I mean, the game versus Houston, man.
Tennessee couldn't move the ball, though. I mean, at no point was Tennessee threatening in that game. Mariota looked like shit the entire game.
I'm just saying he could easily be 2-1 right now with 2 division wins. Barely lost to Houston, man.
He could easily not. We could easily not even know his name if Foles doesn't break his clavicle.
Shout out to Nicky Foles, man.
Yeah.
Big Dick Nick, dude.
Pour
one out for Birds. Pour one out
for
Nicky Foles.
Pour one out for Nick Foles, the superhero, Super Bowl MVP.
For real.
All right, man. Well, this is one thing that I can say, dude. Gardner Minshew, I agree, dude. He looks like a 70s porn star. That mustache is dope. The guy's got swagger. Kind of reminds me, dude, he's not from this world, dude. He's like an alien. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly,
you might find Minshew in Area 41.
Area
51 with Antonio Brown blonde mustache version.
Exactly, man.
I am Antonio Brown. He's like antennas with a blonde mustache.
Yeah, man.
Looking all creepy.
So, Matt, do you believe in aliens? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm a believer.
You're a believer?
I don't have to see it to believe it. I was talking to a guy at my part-time job, and he was one of those, I got to see it so I believe it. Like, we were all talking about it. Like, 4 out of the people believe
So he
it.
probably doesn't think pussy exists.
I was like, you better... Yeah, he was like, I want... He was,
Stop.
so, yeah, so...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so he was like, I got to see it to believe it. I want to see one. I was like, dude, you better be fucking careful what you wish for, dude.
Yeah,
won't come down and fucking anal probe your asshole. They don't fucking believe,
even if you don't get the full probe treatment, you see a fucking alien walking out the Vero Bowl underneath one of those fucking street signs, like all in the light. You're traumatized. That should be scary. I think we've all seen the signs.
Dude,
the signs.
signs.
Literally, the signs of the movie.
Yeah, that's what the fuck?
Oh, my God.
I believe in aliens, for sure. I mean, who doesn't? You gotta be an idiot to not believe in aliens. I mean, first off, I think they're more plausible than even Ghost.
Yeah, I agree 100% on that. Mike, what do you think?
Ghost, aliens, they're all real.
Yeah, I know. I'm a believer,
dude,
baby.
Come
but
on, dude.
I don't.
All
right, so here's my take on aliens. I mean, we've all seen E.T. We've all seen the Hollywood versions of it.
Got a fucking alien head.
Fuck yeah. They're real. I mean, come on. They're real.
He knows from experience.
I have
He's
seen
been
one.
anally probed.
I have actually seen one. Okay?
Yeah, you felt one, too.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
I had a sexual relationship with the girl that looked like an alien.
Oh, my God. I think aliens exist, too. I don't know if it's like an intelligent life form like human beings, but there's got to be like a living creature out there somewhere in the galaxy.
They're here amongst us now.
You crop circles. Like, who would be able to... I've seen signs.
They have been here. We've all seen ancient fucking aliens.
Dude. Watch Ancient Aliens, dude. That dude breaks it down.
He does, man.
Stoned. Fucking stoned, dude. He's just like, yo.
Ancient Aliens.
They're out there,
You're the
dude.
meme? Yeah, exactly, the meme with the fucking crazy hair.
Shoebox. I went too.
I got a lot.
I got a lot.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so I think aliens probably do exist.
So if you do believe in aliens, what's your beef against ghosts?
But who gives a fuck about aliens? This is my point, man.
I do.
I give a fuck about
Have you
aliens.
ever seen War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise?
That's a good.
Unfortunately,
movie.
I have.
That's a good movie.
Horrible.
Terrible.
No. What?
Man, I fired that up. I bought it at Goodwill for $1 because when I first saw it, I loved it. The rewatch value, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen, dude.
It's horrible.
The wind's blowing towards the storm.
That's my favorite part. He's like, "Wait, that's weird." The guy's like, "What?" The wind's blowing towards the storm. And the guy like acts like he's scared, like acting like he knows what the fuck that means.
Yeah, no. The worst part is when everything's exploding, going off, Tom Cruise runs up to this mechanic. He's like, "Marty, we have to go." He's like, "No, I'm fixing the battery." "Marty, come on, we have to go." Meanwhile, people are running around screaming. There's a bomb going off. He's like,
I
"Marty,
gotta fix this fucking alternator.
if you don't go now, you will die."
He's busting my chops here. I got a shop to run. You know how many
Manny,
people's
listen to
cars?
me.
No, Ray, get out of the
Get
car.
in, Manny, or you're gonna die.
Okay. All right, get out of the truck. I'm not kidding now. Get out of the car, Ray. I'm not gonna get in. I'm not kidding.
Manny, get in with us.
I'm not fooling around. I got a busy day ahead of me.
Close it.
He's like, "What are you talking about?" Oblivious to everything going on, dude. Like,
Unbelievable.
horrible.
Fucking mechanic scumbag, dude. Just too
Wait,
busy.
are you
so you're
Marty?
too busy about ripping some old lady off.
I think I'm sitting next to Marty right now.
Yeah,
Dude.
you fucking
I
look like
Marty.
Marty, dude.
I think he actually had a red bandana on.
You kind of look like TC.
He's like, "Why are you in a rush? I'm fixing the car." People are turning into dust around him.
Unbelievable.
He wanted to just make a buck, dude. Rip somebody off. Somebody like me.
Yeah, someone like
Fucking
you
Christ,
with your
dude.
car troubles. So wait, so the thing with aliens now, we got Area 51, all that shit's going on. Alien stock, as you pointed out. Someone walks up to you on the street right now and goes, "Yo, I'm gonna pay for your trip, all inclusive, out to alien stock, flight, stay, everything. Are you going?"
Yes, because that just sounds like, are there strings attached? Like, do I gotta suck some dick? Like,
No.
Dude, what the fuck?
All right, I'm just
I
saying,
mean,
dude.
if that's your preference.
Well, I wouldn't suck some dick to go, but I would definitely go for like all inclusive for sure. Alien stock. Would I try to break through and risk my life? I'm a piece of shit. My life sucks, so maybe.
Maybe.
If there's a hot chick, I'm in an alien stock and took some acid, maybe, dude. But I would definitely go. Definitely looking to do some type of hardcore LSD. That would be my number one goal, to get some LSD. I only did it like once, just a micro dose.
Microdose
A
LSD and then hop
microdose.
the fence.
Micro dose might hop the fence.
Get gunned down by a black
Get
hole.
rocked.
You just see Matt like sprinting zigzag.
Oh, I'll tell you what,
Like
I
I'm
would
stealing bases.
100% fucking go. Get all drunked up, stoned up. I'll tell you, I'm never going to have kids. I'll probably be a nice uncle. And
Are you capable of having children,
That's fucking
Marty?
sterile.
all,
Marty, the sterile mechanic.
Too much-
it would be my honor for my sisters and brothers to tell their kids that their uncle died
At Area 51.
trying to free the aliens. That is something. That is a legacy.
Go down in flames.
I would go if there's any way to go out. It would be during alien stock. Naruto running. Just taking one to the skull to free fucking ET.
Fucking Naruto. Naruto.
I don't fucking know.
Who cares, dude? Anime sucks.
Fuck yeah, don't be hating on anime. Dude, yeah, listen, anime's fucking awesome, dude.
Dude,
Nah.
fucking.
I'm a fan. Yeah,
Anime porn,
anime
hentai.
porn, maybe. I mean,
for real. Incredibles. Miss Incredible, dude.
Oh, she got a fat ass.
Well, I'd probably go just because I think it would be a lit time. But again, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. Like, all right, there's aliens. What does that have? That doesn't have an impact on my life,
well,
man.
Yeah, but they probably have some strange.
Let's
you
make
could
it more
probably catch some good
interesting.
strange.
What's the least amount of money you would pay to go to alien stock
If I had
next
to
year?
pay $1, I wouldn't go.
Yeah, I was going to say like $3.50.
Times are tough, bro.
Seriously.
Times are tough. I got vet
do it. I
bills.
do it for 20
I got vet
Had to
bills.
drop 180 into vet.
Seriously, man.
I mean, you'd pay $180 to go?
No, I said I had to pay $180 on my last veterinarian bill.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, what the fuck.
So what would you pay to go to alien stock?
I would pay $20.
$20?
Yeah.
Daddy
hopefully-
Warbucks over
I
here.
know, this
I'm
guy's
saying my
balling.
shit at like $3.50.
That's
20
like
bucks.
$3.
$3.50.
That's like 3 hours of work for me. $20.
It's actually $3 for me.
Unbelievable.
It's an oil change for you, Marty.
Yeah, seriously.
Right? Dude, why are you bothering me? I'm trying to fix the battery here.
Well, what would you pay to go?
$3.50.
Why? How'd you come up with that number, dude?
I don't know.
Well,
Why not just go a whole 5? I mean, you want to take 50 cents and change back on that?
Because I hate breaking $1, so I want to carry change around. You know?
Okay.
on the count of 3, best alien movie. 1, 2, 3. Mike, go.
Alien.
Chalky.
I was probably going to say Alien too. How could you say otherwise?
Mars Attacks. Tim Burton, cut.
What? Stop.
E.T. eats it.
So,
Nah, I don't like E.T.
You don't like E.T.?
Come
No.
on. Yeah, E.T. was scary as a kid.
Coneheads.
Coneheads is an alien movie. I like that. Once I go bald, you're really going to see the next fucking Conehead movie.
Prometheus.
Nah, that movie was trash.
Yeah, super
Saw
boring.
that in the theater. What a waste of money.
Yeah, that was super boring.
Mars Attacks is super lit, though.
I don't like. I'm not
I
a
just
big
said
fan
fucking
of,
lit, dude.
I like the signs.
I'm just not a big fan of the alien genre. To me, it's kind of old, played out.
Interstellar? Horrible.
Refuse to watch it. It's too long.
I gave 20 minutes and turned it off.
Yeah, we did. Remember, we would just turn that shit the fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm feeling like an alien now. Enough with the alien talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
we're gonna play Marry, Fuck, Kill. We did this. We did this during the first episode, or the first episode of the Wings and Things podcast. Marry, fuck, kill. We're gonna go with some running backs here, and all these guys suck. But if you're if you're scrounging around on the waiver wire, you need a running back. One of these guys is probably available. So we got Peyton Barber, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have Frank Gore, Buffalo Bills. Carlos Hyde, Houston Texans. Matt, who you marrying? Who you fucking? Who you killing?
The total number of catches amongst all 3 of these running backs is 5.
Great for PPR.
5 catches between 3 running backs. Hyde, no touchdowns. Gore and Barber, 1 touchdown each. This is easy. You got to kill Hyde. There's going to be Duke Johnson games, and there's going to be Carlos Hyde games. A Carlos Hyde game is no touchdowns, no catches, about 80 to 90 yards. He offers,
Catches.
No catches. He has no catches.
No
so
upside.
far. No upside. A guy who's not going to get, I don't even think he has a target. You got to kill a guy like that. Barber, I'm avoiding all Bucks running backs. Peyton Barber was a huge letdown last year. I'm not going to get all gun-ho on his Thursday night performance versus the Panthers. I'll pass. Gore is a Hall of Famer. You got to marry Gore. Singletary's hurt. Gore, he has 2 catches. Doesn't seem like a lot, but hey.
More than the other guys.
He said, "I'll pass." Just don't throw the ball at them.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll pass.
I mean, come on. Gore, just consistent. He's not going to get you a lot of yards per carry, but he's going to get you some. He has more touchdown upside. He's just a solid vet that just won't stop. I mean, listen, these guys are a motley crew, but you got to go with the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Mike.
Gore. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to kill Hyde. Butt fuck Barber, and then marry Franklin Gore.
All right, I am going to kill Frank Gore off the rip.
That's so disrespectful.
The dude is a Hall of Fame running back, but he is horrible. Let me break Mr. Gore down for you. He is ranked second to last in missed tackles. 2 avoided tackles, 33 touches. The dude literally runs into contact and falls.
Forward.
I think he's got 1 more week as a starter, especially since he went from 50% to 72% of the Buffalo Bills carries. But Singletary may not play this week, but he'll eventually be back, and he's going to be back to fucking Frank Gore. Second fiddle. Even a little TJ Yeldon in there. So I think you got to kill Frank Gore. I mean, come on. I am going to fuck Carlos Hyde. 46% of the carries to 77. Say what you want, he has no upside in the passing game and no touchdown upside, but 77% is decent. I think he's going to have a lot of neutral game scripts. They're going to be in close games, but it's Carlos Hyde. He's been around for a while. He's experienced. What a fuck. And then I'm going to marry Peyton Barber for the long term. Ronald Jones.
Horrible.
Is awful. I don't know who it used to be Dare. I don't know who their third running back is.
No, Dare's a receiving back.
But
he's like 3 catches a game.
Peyton
no
Barber.
touches.
Yeah?
No carries.
No carries.
0.
Barber, 38% of the carries week 1 to 83. Literally switched numbers, 38 to 83. I think eventually Tampa's going to pass the ball more, but I think he's a younger back here in a better offense potentially. I know they're not performing that well. And I think Arians is taking too much heat on his play calling. He's going to end up passing the ball a little bit more, giving him more chances in the red zone and goal line opportunities. So I'm going to marry Barber, kill Gore, and fuck Hyde.
Okay. I'm killing all 3 of these guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jason Voorhees style. Slicing them all up, bro.
Someone said it.
Nah.
Put him in a wooden shack and torch it.
In all honesty, I am going to... yeah, just throw him in a wooden shack and set it on fire.
Yeah, dude. Hear him scream.
I hope...
All right.
I hope you don't... I hope you're not relying on any of these guys. But I am going to kill Frank Gore as well. Just because the only reason why he's relevant right now is because of Singletary's injury. Offers no upside in any scenario outside of the red zone. And even there, Josh Allen is a guy that can bootleg, run it in.
Rushing touchdowns already for him.
Yeah, so killing Frank Gore, and I am going to fuck Peyton Barber because Peyton Barber's the youngest. He's in his prime. If you're looking for some
quality meat.
Yeah, if you're looking for a one-night stand, Peyton Barber might be your guy. He can... he's the type of guy that can perform well on a Thursday night. Now on Sunday, after drinking a couple beers, eating a couple wings, you don't want to count on that.
Yeah.
You might as well go to bed.
Well, I don't like painting, and I don't like going to the fucking barber, so fuck Peyton Barber.
Okay. And I'm going to marry Carlos Hyde, and I hate Carlos Hyde, but it just seems as though the Texans have some sort of faith in him. They're giving him the rock a lot. I know he's not going to catch the ball, but he's probably going to be the most reliable for consistent production. So put him in your lineup.
Oh, I forgot.
Pray
Deshaun Watson
for a touchdown.
Doesn't have any rushing red zone touchdown upside. He has 2 rushing touchdowns too.
Yeah, but I mean, Carlos Hyde, like you said, is probably going to get you 70, 80 yards simply because they're going to give him 15 carries. Even Peyton Barber, who I think is the best running back in the Tampa Bay backfield, there could be a Ronald Jones game. Your boy Dare could catch a couple balls out in the flat. I just there's too many mouths to feed in Tampa Bay and even Buffalo, because you mentioned Yeldon too. With the Texans, it's Hyde and your boy Duke Johnson.
That's my boy.
And they clearly don't view him as an every down back. So I am going to marry Carlos Hyde, unfortunately. I don't want to.
Guy was cut by the Jags.
I know, man.
Trade it.
He sucks. I know he sucks, but they're giving him the rock, man. They're giving him the rock.
Dude, they were in a grinded-out game versus the Jags, dude. That is a fluke game.
Well, anyway, we got one last topic here. It's a topic that we've pretty much talked about every single podcast, and that's Antonio Brown. Already cut from the New England Patriots, and there's even more news outside of the rape allegations, the frostbite. Now we got Fartgate, where he apparently farted on his physician.
That is hilarious.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Matt, AB, you said that you don't think he's going to play again this year, but you think he's going to play again next year? Those are your thoughts?
Well, episode, I think, 2, I said something's going to happen. Something did happen. I said he wasn't going to last a full season with the Patriots. He got cut a week later. So I know this guy. I feel like I'm all over this guy like flies on shit. He's not going to play again this year. He'll play again next year. You know what? Yeah, definitely for sure next year. But, NFL GMs are sleazy. Teams in a playoff hunt, you never know.
He's got to be on the roster by like week 14, I think, to play in the playoffs, something like that. But yeah, I agree.
You know what? He'll get picked up. He'll get picked up. It won't be anytime soon. It'll be around that week 10 to 14
Call the team
area.
Yeah, from who?
Call the team. right now.
It's going to be a team like...
Wait. Someone walks up to you and says, yo, if you tell me which team Antonio Brown signs with, you're getting a all-inclusive trip to Alien Stock.
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. All right. Mike, your thoughts? That could happen.
Seattle.
So you think he plays again, too? And you think
if he does, Seattle.
Ooh.
What's the explanation for that?
Just the way he farted in that doctor's face. Seems like he was drinking a lot of Starbucks. I mean, coming from a farting connoisseur.
Oh my God.
It can get loud if you're trying to be quiet, but not the way he ripped it. He ripped his asshole.
Yeah, his abs were fucking tight. He was...
Ready?
He said, sorry, Doc. Sorry, Doc.
The doctor was like, and I quote, I was kind of offended by it. I'm a doctor, and here's this grown man farting in my face.
He said that?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was hilarious. It is super disrespectful and immature as a grown man. But, I mean, I think farts are... I think all white people can agree farts are funny.
It's funny.
Black people hate farts.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you
Everyone
fart...
farts,
If you
man.
fart in front... No, I'm saying, if you fart, like, obnoxiously loud in front of a black man, they're going to get mad and offended. I know this from high school. If you do it in front of a white guy, they're going to laugh. I mean, it's just facts.
Yeah, it's true.
But...
Trust me, I never experienced.
Yeah.
Men can fart, but women can't fart. I can't.
It's just weird.
Yeah,
dude.
if I hear a girl rip one, I'm just
well,
like,
you guys are
oh.
so fucking double standard bullshit.
Yeah, it turns me off, man. I become Peyton Barber on a Sunday. Dick shrivels up.
Oh shit! Wow.
No performing ability.
Women's
No
farts,
performing
they smell like butter every time.
That is disgusting, dude.
Words from a virgin.
I know. I was gonna say, what the fuck? I don't think Antonio Brown plays another snap this season.
Yeah, definitely
I don't
not.
think
Next year, he's too much of an elite talent not to get another opportunity next year. But let's see how the whole allegations with the rape thing pans out.
Dude,
if he can stay out of trouble.
This guy's all about his money, okay? So he was just released by the Patriots. You know what he's going to do? He's going to be posting workout videos. I think Rosenhaus is going to be like, dude, you lost $30 million.
He's
dude.
only set to make $158,000 in this calendar year.
Listen, you know Antonio Brown is sweating, dude. Like, come on, he's all about his money. Nike dropped him.
Yeah.
He is going to try to turning around. This is his last.
The helmet company dropped him too.
Yep. So
he's
going to really work on his image. And it all depends if these allegations fucking stop. And once that's passed, I'm telling you, dude. And if he just puts all his effort into just working hard, staying out under the radar, out of the spotlight.
And just stop farting in people's face.
Stop farting in your doctor's
not hard.
face. I think a team will pick him up, dude. I'm telling you, dude. A team in the playoff hunt.
Just stay out of trouble.
It's going to be injuries, and there'll be.
It's
teams.
not like he's like Yao Ming's height, and when he farts, it's just naturally going to be in someone's face. I mean, he's an average-sized human being. Like, you have to purposely fart in someone's face when they're like bending down.
Yeah, when the doctor was checking it,
and the doctor's grabbing his balls, telling him to cough
Well, he'll be the next one.
instead of coughing.
He said, "Sorry, doc."
Dude, I mean, I don't care what you say. That was hilarious, dude.
It was funny.
I laughed.
It was funny.
It was funny, but it was fucked up. Would you throw the hands on
On the doctor?
Yeah. Would you put your hands on AB?
I'd give him a yo chief.
Like a Yohas.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a really.
Nah, I hate that when people say.
Or maybe like a. Come on.
A really makes it seem like you don't
Tastes
want
like
any
Heinz.
physical confrontation, though.
Maybe a do it again, motherfucker.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good approach. I do it again, motherfucker. And he
Slash his ribs. Ja!
But I probably wouldn't fight Antonio Brown because even though he's not the biggest guy, he's in shape. He'd probably fuck him.
Take him?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, 3-on-1, we're fucking up Antonio Brown.
I'd give him the old Rocky 5. I'd be like, touch me and I'll sue.
All right, dude.
You know? Sue me for what?
3-on-1, we're definitely beating up Antonio Brown. 2-on-1, any combination of the two of us, we're beating up Antonio Brown.
Dude, I don't know, man. That dude can get up. Remember he kicked that punter in the face, dude?
Okay.
Yeah.
But so what? He can't fight.
Dude,
Barry
I
Brown can't
I
fight.
have 20 seconds tops.
All right, but there's 2 grown men against 1 grown man with a blonde mustache.
That would freak me
If
out.
I pose the question this way, a random black dude walks up to you with a blonde mustache and he's in shape and he comes up and he's approaching
He's
you,
obviously crazy, dude.
I'm not.
but he's trying to rape you and your friend.
He's
You
probably
don't
wearing
think
black
you-
high-top Air Force Ones.
You and your friend aren't going to be able to beat up the rapist because we know he's kind of a rapist. So
I
I
would
think if you
try.
look at it that way, yes, I'm going to fucking murder that guy.
Jesus, dude.
Jeez,
All right.
all right.
Fucking Steven Seagal over here.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
not. I'm
Fucking
just
Fight
saying,
Club.
dude. I'm relying on. Well,
Don't rely.
Tyler,
I'm
Yeah.
relying on you to knock him down, and then I'll
Don't
finish
rely
it
on me, dude.
with the final
Seriously,
blow.
dude. I have 15 to 20 seconds tops, and I'm like almost having a heart attack.
Yeah, I think I would be the favorite to initial any contact because I probably have like a minute in me. Probably a solid minute. You know, I'll go hard as shit for 30
I'm
seconds.
a lover, not a fighter. I'm not gonna touch them.
The only
Unless
thing you
it's
love
sexual.
is porn.
Yeah, you're not doing much love. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the podcast, man. Tune in next week, and I promise you guys that I didn't say what I was going to say, so I didn't have to chug any beers.
You should still
We
send it
should,
off with a
yeah,
chug.
we
Ready,
should
boys?
just finish it off with a chug, but I don't have much left.
Yeah, I don't have any left.
Cheers to this fucking
Cheers.
episode, dude. Jeez.
I think it's our worst one yet, boys.
Episode 2, dude.
Fuck you.
It's the Wings and Things